Welcome to Scouting 101. We're your scouts, Grant Cohn, Jack Hammer. We've been scouting college quarterbacks the last month and a half. Today we're going to scout Sam Darnold. And the way we're going to do it is watch him against the Steelers in 2019 and compare it to Jimmy Garoppolo against the Steelers in 2019. It seems like a pretty fair way to do it. The same opponent, the same season. Let's see how they do. One guy's a whole lot cheaper than the other. Maybe the Niners could go get Darnold if he's worth it. We're going to start by watching Darnold first. Any thoughts before we start?
I think this is the best way to compare him. Darnold in 2019, that was he had his best weapons with the Jets. They had a pretty good assortment around him that year. They were actually pretty decent. I think with Darnold, he was 7-6 in his 13 starts in 2019. Right. So when you're comparing the two, I think this is the best way to do it. I think if we did it in 2020 with Darnold, he's going to get a big knock because he just didn't have anybody around him.
Okay, well let's get right into the film. This is Week 16 against Pittsburgh. And I'm going to do full screen because I don't think you guys need to see our faces that much. Unless you want to. Let us know in the comment section. Like, vote, just tell us what you think. All right, here we go. All 22, 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're going to come out. This is a nice play by Darnold. They get a blitz off the left side. He's going to hit his flat route, his hot route right away. Get it out. Bell catches it, takes it for a nice little gain. See the back?
Yeah.
Right there.
You don't always expect a blitz on first down. First play of the game. It's clearly a statement from the defense to a young quarterback. We don't really think much of you, but he makes the right play.
Yeah, it definitely does. And we see as we will go through this game, they tend to really want to make him try to go to his hot reads quite a bit. I think they're just trying to speed him up because they know he's not going to sit in the pocket.
And make him execute, right? Make him be a veteran, mature passer.
Yeah, I think what they're trying to do is they know that he's going to hit his hot route quick. So as you watch the game roll through, there's a couple of times where he goes to his hot route when he probably could have gone somewhere else if he had just hung in there.
Okay, all right, let's go to the next play.
But that's a nice quick completion to start it there.
Okay, here we go.
So they get a first down on the next play. So then they come out here. 1st and 10, little play action. This
RPO.
Is basically an RPO type of thing. Quick throw. Nice throw. Easy stuff. This is
nice. The layups to get himself into the game, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
The stuff I always asked Shanahan to do for his various quarterbacks this year.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically football 101. It goes for basketball as well. Get your guys some let them see the ball go into a receiver's hands, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So they're just
confidence builders.
Yeah, definitely. A couple easy
confidence builders. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. So now we're in we're in first down again.
Yeah, so it's actually 2nd and 2. They bring a same play again.
I hate when it does it.
I've been having some issues with Game Pass lately too. So.
What is it? Why does it do this? So now I just have to restart the whole thing. All right. If it happens again, maybe we'll just go to the search function instead. I mean, maybe it's just the search thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I got at least the time of the plays down, so we can maybe work it off of that.
Okay. So this is it should be
13:31.
Okay.
Here's the blitz again, and hot route. Definitely wanting to bring pressure on him.
They bring it from the other side this time. Yeah.
Yeah, from the other side, from the right side of the field on both of those, and they, there's nothing else open on this one. Just get it out of his hands quick, and good job by the Steelers defender.
They're just taking advantage of the Jets' protection schemes.
Yeah,
getting free rushers, dictating what the Jets do.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically what you don't want from an offense. Right. I mean, if you don't, and why is this happening? I mean, it's not about Darnold, but this protection scheme isn't helping. You're getting free rushers and you can't, you're sending 5 into the pattern. There you go. Your 5 can't block their 5, and now the defense is dictating. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Why Adam Gase got fired. Reason 1. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, don't tell me it's the same play. All right. Don't tell me it's the same freaking play.
It is.
It's the same freaking play. I hate this thing. Ugh.
Yeah, Game Pass has just been a really hard to work with the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
1303.
Now I have to sign in. What is your problem? All right, let me try something else. Let me go this way. I think we might have more luck with this. I'm not going to be able. We're going to have to fast forward through the run plays, though. Where is the season? Boom.
There we go.
All right. Jets. Coaches film. All right, this will work. Let me find that play. Ugh. I don't like this one as much, though, as you can see.
There you
go. Okay, here we go.
1303.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. So this one they're going to be running. They run a dig at, and they don't have anybody really, stressing out the safety. So he's pretty much able just to sit right in the middle of the field. This should have been a pick. If Fitzpatrick doesn't stop his feet and just keeps going to the ball, it's an interception. He plays the receiver more than the man. On this one, Darnold doesn't really. He kind of gets the ball and looks to his right, but he really isn't reading this one. He has the corner open. When you watch it from the top, he looks over there so quick and comes off and stares down the dig.
It's like he wanted to go there the whole time. He was just trying to move the safety, probably.
Yeah, because when you watch it, you can see you're going to see the corner route. I think it's going to be Crowder. I think it's 82, the second guy in from the bottom. He's going to they're out in man with him. Nope, it's going to be the outside receiver.
Yeah,
these 23's got him, and he's open now. You've got him up on top, and he's looked off already.
Yeah,
he never really followed the routes.
Yeah, he had his mind map. He wanted to come back the other way. He was just giving a token look off because he's not open yet. Now he didn't even give him a chance. And now this free safety who was floating over there follows your eyes, goes right back and almost picks it off.
Yeah, the look to the right was so quick. He didn't really even have the safety really didn't even have time to move because it was such a subtle movement.
So I think what you see with Sam Darnold is like, if the Niners were to replace Jimmy Garoppolo with him, he wouldn't necessarily like execute the offense at a more efficient, conservative level. He's kind of a toolsy young guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities in their game. When you watch them play, I think he's definitely got he's going to move around better and those types of things. But there's just so much similarity between the two.
Yep. Okay, here's next play.
Yeah, and this one he's going to go out to the flat. And he goes out quick. He's actually got the curl wide open.
Yeah, he does. He just throws the ball too fast.
Yeah, he's not reading it because as you watch this, you've got a flat with a curl coming behind it. You're reading that flat defender. The flat defender buzzes outside with the flat route.
It's the wrong read.
Yep. And that kind of goes back to a little bit what we talked about last week when we were looking at, say, like Mac Jones, for example. I know he's a college guy, but that's a ball that you're throwing early. You know where he's going to go. You don't have to really drill that in there because he's going to get open. You got to trust that he's going to be open. That's his job.
And when you wonder, like, how could Sam Darnold, with all these tools, struggle? Well, it's not just the Jets. It's because he does stuff like this.
Yeah, and what happens on this one too, and I think part of why he goes there so quick is that he sees the blitz coming from the linebacker again. So kind of like I said at the opening, you see the Steelers bring a lot of pressure at him, and he goes to that hot read really quick.
Yes. As soon as he sees it, boom. Yep.
He's not even looking. He's not even reading the flat defender. He's at this point right now. He sees the blitz coming, and he's looking to the flat. He's not really even reading the field.
Maybe that's what Adam Gase is coaching him to do, or maybe that's a bad habit.
It could be a little bit of both.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Next play. Whoop.
Yeah, what you see here is they're pretty well covered downfield on this one. He looks off to his right. He kind of has that guy there, but there's a safety over the top. That's a throw it. You could say he probably
Yeah.
should have thrown it there. He comes off it and he goes to his check down. They're pretty well covered all the way across, except for that flat defender with the safety over there on the bottom side.
Well, what about the seam though?
The seam that seems a. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and that's an area where if he wants to throw that in, you can. They're gonna come back to that.
Okay, I mean, pick one of them.
Yeah,
he checks down. Interesting. He checks down more than I would expect from a top 3 pick, young guy.
On this one,
just checks down. Interesting. Not the most aggressive start to the game for Mr. Darnold.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but it'll get better. Looks right, looks left, doesn't like it, checks down. So he starts the game with a lot of checks downs. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. He's moving the ball. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. This is a really nice throw. This is really nice on both ends. They kind of come back to what we just looked at. Very similar, except for they don't have the.
Oh,
you
nice.
got that. Yeah, kind of like you were saying. Why not go down the middle? Kind of the same thing. Anderson's get a little bit more separation. That's just a great catch on the back end as well.
Oh wow. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice on both ends. This is one of those. People look at. That's why the Jets won, I think, one game this year. They let this guy go in free agency, and he's one of their best receivers.
Jeez, watch it. It's a nice throw, too. Hell of a catch. But it's the read I wanted him to make on the previous throw. He immediately corrects it. They come back to it. Nice.
Yeah,
3rd and 9. Back foot hits. Knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball. That's like Steve Young to Terrell Owens. Oh, he caught it! He caught it! Nice. Okay, good start. Nice first opening drive by young Darnold.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was only the one. I say, the one curl, but other than that, they were really good.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Moving along.
So now it's going to be after the field goal.
We're going to have to go through the defense and stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Boom. Okay.
5:45.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell fumbles, 5:45. All right. What just happened? No. I'm going to have to write them a stern letter. A strongly worded letter. 5:45. Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, this is what's been happening to me. I thought it was just me.
So this is the NFL Network. All right. Is it going to work now? Do you want to work now? I feel like I'm the guy in Office Space yelling at the printer. PC load letter? The hell does that mean? Okay.
Take it out to the field with some bats.
Yeah, seriously. Jeez. Work. Okay, here we go. All right.
Yeah, so this is the next possession. This is they come out here, and this is going to be a route combo that we see the Niners run quite a bit, where they run a guy deep down the middle with a dig in underneath it. And when you watch this one, it looks like he's making the right read. He's reading the free safety. The free safety is going to drive on the ball because he sees what's coming.
Yes.
And then
covered.
Yeah, and he goes deep, and what's happened is it's something in their scheme, and they have the safety or the corner dropping off, and so it really gives him. He becomes the free safety. Yeah, it's almost like they're running kind of a robber coverage on this one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's one that James Garoppolo would fall for. I've seen him fall for it.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Yeah, I mean, this is one that a young quarterback falls victim to for sure, a lot, and he's under pressure, right? There's the blitz.
He's not really under pressure. They give him pretty good time. He's holding on to the ball because he's looking.
Yeah, he's holding on to the ball. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm out of time. Time to just fling it up there and hope for the best. And this guy knocks it down, basically.
Yeah, they get lucky.
Yeah.
Because the ball should be coming out right here, and he's kind of holding on to it.
Yeah. That's what I've basically been seeing from Sam Darnold since college is he doesn't necessarily execute at a very high level, but he's a good athlete, and he's young.
Yeah. He's definitely a good athlete.
Definitely a good athlete. All right, 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Run.
Oh.
Frank Gore still got it, guys. Still got it.
Gore was with Buffalo at this time.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Wasn't Gore. Okay.
And here they come. They fake the blitz, but they just bring 5. And he goes to his check down pretty quick. It looks like he's got a guy, the crosser wide open.
You hate to see a young, talented quarterback become a check down Charlie so early in his career. You got to coach that out of him.
Yeah,
be aggressive.
I don't know why he's checking down so quick. You got the crosser right around the 41-yard line. Get him the ball, and that's a position you'd like to see him get the ball. He's got his man down there that can turn and block for him. That's something. If he hits that guy crossing in stride, they should be able to pick up the first down.
Yeah,
or be closer.
Absolutely.
Even the check down is not a great throw. He kind of throws it behind Bell and stops him.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah. I'm saying if I covered Sam Darnold every day like I covered Jimmy Garoppolo and he did like stuff like this, I'd probably be pretty tough on him.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that Kyle, if I could guess, what bothers him about Jimmy Garoppolo is that he doesn't execute. He's in love with his plays. He just thinks they need to be executed. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely what if there's a disagreement between the two, that's exactly what it is they're not being executed properly. The ball's not going where it's supposed to go.
Right.
That's why Nick Mullins gets a pass on an interception, whereas Garoppolo doesn't.
That's right. All right, let's move on to the next drive. Hopefully. Where are we going now?
I go to 121.
Okay.
Be the next pass.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Move it along.
Yeah, they got the drag. It's a drag. He's got a flat with a curl, and they also got a drag in there. He goes to the underneath of the drag, and it's off the hands of Anderson. Again, he's got the curl wide open. They just all day long. This guy. It's the second time now they've run it where you got the curl route at the bottom of the screen. He's going to be wide open.
Yeah. And Gates to say it's a simple read.
It should be.
And again, what I've seen, except for the one throw that was beautiful, the touchdown throw, is he takes the shortest, the easiest option every time. So far,
that's really what he's doing. Yes. And you could probably say even on the touchdown pass, we say that's a lot of times with Shanahan, where he's telling the quarterbacks, "Hey, you missed this. Let's get back to it. We're going to run it this way. I want you to go with the ball." It's probably what happened on the touchdown throw.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Let's skip
Sam Darnold.
Let's skip to the second quarter because the last pass of the first of this drive is a little wide receiver screen.
Hold on. All right. Second quarter.
Let's jump down to 9:40 of the second quarter.
All right. Oogie. All right.
There we go.
All right.
On this one, he gets a little bit of pressure off of his right side by his feet. Does a good job of bailing out, which is nice.
Yeah.
Buying himself time. He's got the curl wide open on the sideline right here.
Yes.
And instead he throws it to his running back, who's pretty well covered. I think that's his running back. I'm not sure, but it's the guy right around the 35. He goes there instead, and the ball gets knocked away.
It didn't seem like anyone was open. Didn't seem like a particularly effective call against that coverage. 2 deep routes into 2-man coverage.
Yeah, they don't really have any. There's not a whole lot open before he has the bail because that guy's Watt's right at his feet.
Yeah.
At this point, he's got the curl open, and instead he goes underneath. Probably the first guy he sees.
You think about this guy?
Yeah, that's where he should have gone with the ball. Because in order for the DB to get there, he's going to have to go through his back. He's not going to get there.
Yeah, right here. So once again, he takes the shortest option, the option closest to the line of scrimmage. It's an interesting theme. I don't watch a lot of Sam Darnold, but this is not the most exciting stuff from a guy who's supposed to be an upside exciting type of player.
Right, and this is kind of what you see kind of throughout the game. Is this kind of play? It's not very. As we go through it, there's not a whole lot to get excited about. I don't understand.
You know what this feels like to me? This feels like a young man in his second season starting in a major market and who's been hammered by the press and his coach for turnovers. That's what I'm seeing. I am not turning the ball over today. I am not turning the ball over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so where are we here?
Now it's going to be 3rd and 7, 9:33 in the second quarter.
Okay, let's put it on slow motion. Boom. All right.
There you go. They're going to be they're running a little bit of a on the top. They're running that kind of a scissors thing where they got the one guy running a stop and a post, and the other guy's running the wheel. The wheel's wide open here, and he just misses it, overthrows him.
Ooh.
That should be an easy completion. That's a Nick Mullins versus Philadelphia throw.
Ooh. That's harsh.
Well, it's kind of they kind of fake the screen, and then they're trying to go deep after it, and he just airmails them.
Oh, yikes. You got to hit that, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one time he tries to throw down the field, it's errant. Not the most naturally accurate thrower. At least not on this throw. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Not good there. Let's go ahead and fast forward. The next series, they just run the ball a couple of times in a little screen. So let's go to 1:13 left in the first quarter. Or second quarter. Second quarter, first half.
Okay. 1:13. Here we go.
You really got kind of a mixed bag. He really had a good first series, and since that point, it's been really rough.
Nothing. Yeah. Let's see what the score is real quick, just to keep context of where we're at. I can't see it. That's not helpful.
I think it's there it is. It's
10-3. Okay, so they're winning. Wow, it's a defensive. It's a pitcher's duel. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Sam Darnold versus Mason Rudolph.
No, this was probably CBS's game of the week. All right, he's setting the protection, seeing if that blitz is coming. He's hanging out. It's playing in slow motion. Hurry up. Okay. They don't blitz.
Yeah, this is a nice one. It's an easy throw. It's just a little in route. Does it
on time?
Accurate. On time. He makes the right read, gets it to him.
Wow.
And receiver picks up about 4 yards after the catch.
I'm impressed when Sam Darnold hits his back foot and knows where to go with the ball and delivers it on time. Wow, nice. Yeah. Nicely done, Sam. But I just don't have as high of expectations for UCLA Bruins. Maybe it's for USC Trojans. Maybe it's the Bruin in me.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Enough of that play. Let's move on to the next one. I just unintentionally slandered my own school. Oh well. The words did not come out right. Okay. All right. Here we go. No wait. Okay. Here we go.
Yep. Again, he's going to have the curl open early, and he's not going to throw it. He's going to, because you watch, it's the same combination. You get the flat. This guy's wide open. You kind of have the safety on the top, kind of reading it. But if you throw this ball to him on the outside shoulder, he's wide open. Pulls it down, rolls out to his right. As soon as he starts moving out to his right, he's got a man open on the right. Watch right about right here. He's got a man open. Yep.
And he doesn't know to that guy either.
Yep.
Oh my God.
He goes to the back.
This guy's terrible. I can't stand this player so far. But again, he's because he went to USC. I'm biased. He passes up two open guys. Yeah, and he's seen this route. It's the third time. He's like, nah, you're not quite open. Nope. Let me go back. Check down. This is great pass protection, by the way. Just phenomenal pass protection. The Steelers defense lineman, like, wow, he really still has the ball. I can't believe it. I'm actually a little tired. I don't want to keep rushing, but I got to. They pay me millions of dollars. Okay, I'll keep running after him, and it's terrible, dude.
He's bouncing all around.
God.
And finally comes back to him. He has that curl open right away. He's got the safety, like I said, kind of where he's going to be in the way. But as long as he throws this ball to him on the outside shoulder, that safety is not going to get there. If he throws, he's got a strong enough arm to beat the safety of the receiver.
Yeah, and all of this just to throw off your back foot to your check down. Make a really difficult throw for like 4 yards. Nice.
Yeah, make it look like you're not getting protected. Right,
like it's someone else's fault, and you're just bailing everyone out. Nah. Oh man, I don't think Kyle's gonna like this guy. Maybe he will. Who knows? Maybe he blames it all on Adam Gase. What I will say is, Adam, you've called this play 3 times. Sam Darnold hasn't executed it right once. At a certain point, are you just going to tell him, like, dude, I want you to throw to the curl. Throw to the curl.
Yeah.
I'm benching you if you don't throw to the curl.
It's almost gotten that bad.
Jeez. Okay, here we go.
So 1st and 10 right here, and they run this off of this mesh concept off of the bunch, and it opens up wide open over the middle for him. Nice, easy throw.
Yep.
He does a good job of seeing it. Gets it out
I would
quick.
hope he would hit this throw. Yeah. Jesus. Nice. Let's hit. Come on, Sam. This is you got this.
Time, you got to look at the fact there's 44 seconds here, so they're going to give him the middle of the field.
Right. Of course. They want him to throw this. He takes it. He does pretty much exactly what the defense wants him to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving
Crowder.
on.
Crowder doesn't get it to the sidelines.
Nope.
So it's 1st and 10 now. They got 36 seconds left.
Again, they're going to take away the sidelines and the deep stuff. Okay.
Again, he's got the flat wide. Now this time he's got the flat open. He doesn't take him.
Hey.
He doesn't throw it in time. He's slow to get out there. He gets hit and fumbles the ball.
Oy. Like, you can take the quick throw to the outside because he'll get out of bounds.
Yeah, he's looking deep.
Yep.
He's got to see that it's not open and come down, but he's just hanging
Still
on
staring.
it.
Oh.
He's hanging on. And then he goes to throw it, and he never really looks like he's going to the flat. It looks like he's looking downfield the entire time.
Oh,
He's
hits his back foot and has no clue what he wants to do. God, that's such a Jimmy play. Jeez Louise. Wow. It seems to me like the New York media is being easy on this guy. I haven't heard much about Sam. This is atrocious. Oh, man. Okay. And you wonder why they haven't traded him yet. All right. What is the next play? Sam Darnold.
Okay, so that's it.
God.
Yeah, they fumbled there. So it jumps into the 3rd quarter now.
All right.
Let's
just go to the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, 11:39.
Okay. Not impressed, Sam. All right. 11:39. I guess there's probably some bad games of Josh Rosen out there if you look hard enough. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I'll be nicer. Okay, here we go, Sam.
This is actually a really nice throw. It's off a play action.
Okay.
And he's got the little the guy short. He's well covered. This time he actually comes off of it and goes to the second read. Nice throw.
Nice throw. Yeah, absolutely. See it from the end zone. Get a better view.
It's a little bit behind him, but that's okay. I mean, he's wide open. He puts the ball to his receiver and gives him a completion.
Nice pass protection. Good throw. Let me see that throw one more time. Hold on. Get off the screen. Okay. No. All right. Yeah, it's a good throw. I was just looking at that little hop afterward. He's got a great pocket. Has he been sacked a lot? Is he skittish now? I don't know. It's a nice throw.
Yeah, in this game, you see him doing the check down quite a bit, and it's not like he's facing pressure every once in a while, but I wouldn't say he's getting pressure any more than what we're going to see when we watch Garoppolo against the Steelers.
Yeah. Looks like a guy who's taking some hits and doesn't want to take anymore. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Can we jump to 10 minutes?
Yes, absolutely. Let me get there.
Or is it going to
don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. All right. 10 minutes over there. The scramble. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, here we go. This is what you won't get from Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, he does a good job of stepping up right here. There's nobody open, really.
Right.
They've got it well covered as he's moving up. I was going to say he had that deep man, but when you watch it, he really doesn't. That he's got too many guys around to be able, even if as he's moving forward, I don't think he's going to be able to get that ball off to him.
It's not open now. It doesn't look. I mean, and he's going to react.
It's not
after.
Not open. It's open right here.
Yeah, but the safety's still there, and then he reacts to the scramble.
Yeah, and he's starting to run. He's got his head down. Yeah. He's running anyway.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's not a bad thing play overall anyway. It was 3rd and 3, picks up 4, gets a first down, new set of downs. So
I think it's the second best play, maybe the 3rd best play he's had so far in this game. And I don't want to be condescending or like patronizing. Like, Did you know that the Niners had 7 scrambles last season? 7.
I
According to
didn't
Pro Football Reference. That's
Wow.
not that's you can't have that in 2021. And a guy who can make a play on third down twice a game, you want that. And this is why people like Sam Darnold more than Josh Rosen. This right here. So good for you, Sam. I respect it. I applaud it. It's a nice play. You avoided a sack and you picked up the first down. It's TJ Watt.
Yep, it's really nice. I mean, you want to have a quarterback who, when there's pressures, isn't afraid to step up and through the pocket like this. So.
Yep. Nice run. All right. And like that to me is the best thing about him, his movement, and that's why I compare him to Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I think that's a really good comp.
Yeah, thank you. They're both probably going to go third in the draft too.
I was going to say that a little bit because you see some of those qualities in him. With them.
Is this a run?
The next play is a run. Yeah. So let's
Okay.
go to the next one.
Okay. Tie game. All right.
So the shotgun, they fake the blitz, but they still bring 5. And he does a good job here. He gets the ball to the guy in the flat.
Yeah, it's the right read.
Yeah, it's the right read. They have the hot read. There's nobody even out there.
Yep.
And he hits him quick, and the receiver of the curl is able to turn and make a block. And
a nice biggest play of the game so far.
Yeah, not a bad throw to the tight end here.
Jeez. Terrible defense, by the way. I mean, like, you should probably cover.
What's
this guy doing? What's he doing?
He's covering the crosser.
All right. Well, he made his choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is George Kittle, it might be a touchdown. Poor tight end.
Yeah, good point.
Instead of the tight end tackles himself by continuing to run to the sidelines instead of cut inside.
Yeah, you love to see a tight end who runs out of bounds, right?
Exactly.
You got to love that. Okay. Oh, wait. Another run. Okay.
That's all right. Go to the next play.
Okay, here we go. Jeez. Okay, empty backfield. No blitz. Let's him off the hook.
He's looking out to the left. There's just nobody open. He's kind of, the only guy that's open out there is his check down. The receiver comes open late, but at that point you're not going to want to go there. So he starts to move, and it's a throwaway.
Yeah. But again, Darnold wants to play like Patrick Mahomes. He doesn't want to play like Kirk Cousins. He wants to extend the play. He wants to improvise.
Yeah.
Some coaches like that.
Yeah. On this one, on this play with nobody,
Yeah, it's good. Nothing.
Yeah, and his receivers don't really help him out. They're all just, Anderson's ball on the screen, just standing there watching. The other guy's kind of doing the same thing. They're really not helping him out once he starts moving.
Yeah.
So terrible scramble drill on their part.
Yeah. He really is on a terrible team.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
On this one, they just get really quick pressure, and he's going to get sacked. There's nowhere to go with the ball by the time he's hit. Hits his back foot, hitches.
No one's open.
Yep.
What is this, man? Adam Gase, dude. What are you doing? Watch for all. Look at this.
They're all in the same.
They're all in the same place, dude. What is this guy doing? How did he get so many chops? Oh, okay. No, let's give. He deserves this. Adam, you deserve this. If you're watching, my God, you got a bunch on the left. You have 3 guys run the same route into the same. You have 5 guys on one half of the field. What the hell is that, dude? Is that some new kind of thing that he just invented?
It's just it's almost like they're trying to. It's like almost, they're trying to run a flood type of concept. Everybody's running in the same spot in the field. They're all just running together.
Definitely flooded that zone. They flooded the hell out of that. It's almost like they're like clearing out in basketball so Darnold can scramble or something. Whoa! I've never seen anything like that. You will never see Kyle Shanahan drop a play that ridiculous. Okay, I respect Kyle Shanahan more after watching that play. Good stuff, Adam.
Yeah, Adam Gase got his job because he had Peyton Manning as his head coach.
Yeah, he was Peyton Manning's caddy.
Yeah.
All right. Don't tell me it's the same play. Oh, it is the same play. No.
It is.
Oh.
They like this one. They're going to keep showing it.
Okay, so what play where are we at right now?
Jump to let me see.
624?
Go to 3. No, jump to 338.
Okay. Yeah, I wish. Let me just reload. 338. That should work. Okay, here we go. Oh, that works quick enough. 338. Boom. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so as this one runs through, you're going to see the dig from the bottom side. The bottom of the screen is wide open. They kind of run in a. He's wide open. Instead, he tries to feed this ball over the middle, right between two safeties, and it's like
this quarterback.
It's like a Tampa 2 kind of coverage. He's got the backer trying to cover the tight end, which leaves the middle of the field wide open, and he just decides he's going to take the shot over the top.
He should see it right there. He should see it. Can't stand this quarterback, Jack. Can't stand. Hated him.
Well, he needs to know that he's got that guy coming right into the middle of the field when that middle linebacker is turning and running. Even though he might have that deep shot over the top, it isn't a horrible decision to try to fit that ball in there. But when you've got the other guy right below him running the cross right into the void of the defense, that's where you need to go.
I think this guy needs a year on the bench to regroup. My God. This guy. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. Jeez. Nice throw, though.
Yeah.
He almost hit him in triple coverage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, moving on.
That's again. There's another one that's it's not a really good read. You can't blame that one on Adam Gase. Can't blame that on the offensive line. That's
no. That was 100% on him. Yeah.
Yep. And then
that's the kind of thing where you show that to him in film the next day. You're like, what the hell? Say, explain this, please.
Yep, exactly.
You're gonna get me fired with this stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Jump to 36 seconds right there. Here's another one.
Oh, come on. Please bear with us. Thank you for your patience. Don't you hate when they thank you for your patience? I'm not patient.
No.
I'm so impatient. Don't thank me for my patience. All right. Just apologize for the wait. Okay, 3. All the way at the bottom. Wait, too far. 36. That was at 36 seconds?
Yeah, 36 seconds. Let's go there.
All right. Okay. No. All right.
Yeah, so here this is we've been seeing them do a lot of blitzing off of the wide side of the field, and they're going to come out and they're going to do that again here. And he's got
they fake it, yeah.
I mean, he's still he's a little slow coming, but he sees the hot, and so he's going to go to the flat, and he just misses a wide open. The second receiver from the top, he's wide open on the slant, and he doesn't even see him because he's got the hot read. Is where he's going.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh
God.
So that's what I'm saying. I think what they went into this, Pittsburgh goes into this game knowing they're going to be able to bait him into throws like this. So they don't necessarily need to worry about all their coverages downfield because
it's clear that their scouting report on Darnold is if you show blitz, he instantly checks down.
Yeah, he's going to go.
And he proves it over and over again. Let's see it from the end zone so you can see the sheer panic in his eyes. Come on, Sam. He thinks it's coming from the right, but it's going to be coming from his left. And that's all he needs to see to instantly get rid of the ball.
Yeah, he sees it coming right away. It's
picked up. It's blocked.
Yeah, it's picked up really well. They do a really good job. The difference is on this one compared to the other one is on the time when they were able to get to him, the defensive end was going upfield to pull the tackle, and then they were coming back up underneath him. That's where they were getting them beat. So
okay. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10.
That's a run.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Go ahead and jump to the start of the 4th quarter.
Sure. Third and 5. No. Okay. This is not exciting. Hurry up, Sam. You look terrible when you're standing in slow motion. Okay, here we go.
So
the play clock is winding down.
Yeah, he gets a little pressure off the right and steps up and decides to run out. He's got two receivers run into each other about the 30-yard line.
Adam Gase special.
Yeah, and then he goes to throw it to the curl, and it almost gets intercepted by the underneath defender.
Adam Gase does this guy no favors. Jeez. Oh, come on. Nice step up in the pocket. Nice athleticism. Clearly an athlete. I think he played basketball in high school. Throws off his back foot. Makes just a horrible decision. That's a JV decision. And gets lucky. So he hasn't thrown a pick yet, but he's thrown two that were close.
Yeah.
For the record.
Yes, that one should have been picked off.
Yeah. I used to chart interceptable passes for Jimmy Garoppolo when I felt extremely petty. So let's do it for Darnold too. Okay, fourth down. Moving along. Where's the next one?
Jump to 1340.
Okay.
We're almost done we only got a few more plays from him.
Thank God.
The fourth quarter goes quick here because they're
okay.
It's a low scoring game, but they're going to be running the ball quite a bit.
Okay.
So this is 3rd and 6.
Okay. Oh, yeah, pal. All right.
He gets a little bit of pressure off of the top. That guy's, and he bails on it.
Checks down.
Throws a check down, and they don't get it. On this one, I think that he could have stepped up in the pocket instead of bailing out to his right. He's got plenty of room if he just steps up.
Yes.
And if you watch that one from the all 32, he's got, or all 22, I don't know if it's 32.
All Baskin Robbins. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a receiver coming open from the left side, except for he just bails on it too quick.
Yeah. Hit your back foot, step up, and make a throw. Instead, let's look at the all 32 real quick. So which one?
Right here at the bottom of the screen. You see him coming, running right at him.
Oh yeah. Right in his line of view.
Yeah. If he just stepped up into the hole where the pocket was, he has him wide open. Instead, he does this and
he does this. This is the Sam Darnold story.
Yeah. And he steps out and throws it short, and instead of having a first down, you're putting the ball.
I'm sorry. I cannot see Kyle Shanahan watching this tape and being like, yeah, that's my guy. I love the way he never executes the play correctly. That's my guy.
Well, what you see a lot with Sam Darnold, just jump to 838. And what you see with Sam Darnold is it's very similar to the Zach Wilson stuff. You see a lot of this kind of stuff, and then you see flashes where you can say, oh, this guy can operate this offense.
Yeah.
And you're going to see that in this, next series. There's a throw where you see that.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I've seen him make a couple of nice downfield throws that were his first read, and other than that, I've seen him check down relentlessly and scramble.
Yeah, so this time you got that, he finally hits the curl.
They called it for the 4th time. I said, Sam, I swear if you don't throw the curl, I'm benching you for Joe Flacco or whoever the backup was in 2019. And he hits it, and he gets yards after the catch. What a freaking shocker.
Yeah, and it's been there all game long, and he hasn't been taking it. This time he finally does. Watch his feet. He's really not very well in the pocket. He's really his hips are really turned. And part of that's because I think he wants to go to the flat so bad. That's where he's kind of aiming. And then, good part is he's got a really strong arm. He's able to still make, really get a good throw in there with a.
He's comfortable off platform, but this is not good mechanics. It's not a guy you want to give $100 million to.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
Not a pro. This is an improviser. This is the guy who didn't study for his test. He's like, I'm gonna wing it, man. I know I got a good calculator. I figured this stuff out. I got this.
Yeah.
We've
seen this route. This is the 5th time of the game, I think, and he finally hits the curl. But
okay. All right.
Maybe he's
next one.
Slow learner, maybe.
Maybe he's a slow learner. He only repeats a mistake 4 times before he corrects it. That's pretty good. All right, here he is.
So this is a combination, a route combination. We see the Niners run quite a bit. It's gonna be off of play action, and he's gonna get a deep from the bottom here, and the guy on the top's gonna be running across that crosser into the. It's basically a flood with the middle guy coming
so open, and he hits him.
Yeah, and he hits him right in the numbers.
Beautiful.
We see the Niners run this play a lot. So, that's where I was saying, you see plays like this where you're like, yeah, this guy can fit in the 49ers system with Shanahan, because this is a Shanahan play.
Right. Like if you like Sam Darnold, you take this one play from this game, you put it on Twitter, and you'd be like, oh, Sam Darnold can fit the Niners offense. And you just ignore the entire rest of the game.
Yes.
Yes. Kind of like Zach Wilson.
Or, yeah.
Or Trey Lance. Yeah.
Yeah. Or even the play before where he hits the curl. I mean, forget the fact that he's missed the curl for the first 4 times they've called it. But
yeah. Hey, but look, the thing about him is you can't take anything away from this throw. I mean, it's down the field. The guy's on the move, running right to left. It's not an easy throw, and he hits him in stride. Just when I want to slander you, Sam Darnold, you do something really, really nice. And got to give him credit.
Yep.
It's not garbage time either. This is a legit game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now it's 13-10, and they're scrapping their way through it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just do the next play, and then after that we'll be done with them, because after that it's just running.
Okay. So they're up 13-10, and they're gonna moving along, slow motion, full screen. God, every time. Okay. They should have kept blitzing him. That's what I think.
Yeah. Well, that's the key. And here they go with the blitz. Where do you think he's going to go?
To his running back, or to the guy closest to him. He's going to walk the ball over to him. Yep. Short out.
He never even looks to the right side of the field. He's got the man open. If you look at this one from the top, watch the top receiver. He's running a dig on the top of the screen. He's wide open. He never comes off it. He's looking left the whole way.
Yes.
He's looking left. He's wide open at the top of the screen for a first down.
I gotta say, if Jimmy Garoppolo ever had a game like this, I would crush him, man. I gotta say, this is just alarming how few plays he executes correctly. He's a really good athlete, and I like that. But oh my God, this is the NFL. It's not USC anymore, buddy. You gotta be a pro. What are you doing? Oh,
totally agree.
No, it's okay. Appalled. You're a pro, dude. They took you with the 3rd pick. You got to execute better than this. God.
They end up running the ball a few times. They get themselves into field goal range and kick a field goal and
win.
They win 16-10.
So real quick, he won the game. He beat Pittsburgh. He didn't turn the ball over, and I can't stand him.
Yeah, I agree with you. Especially when you watch Garoppolo against Pittsburgh, in 2019. It's not, you just see it. It jumps off the screen.
Yeah. Maybe Kyle Shanahan could turn him around the way Jim Harbaugh turned around Alex Smith. I mean, Alex Smith had a lot of bad habits at a certain point in his career, but I don't think he was ever this bad. Was he ever this bad? Maybe he was.
He was pretty bad early on.
Pretty bad.
He was turning the ball over like crazy. He just didn't have a whole lot around him either. Much like what Darnold had in 2020. In 2019, though, he had a pretty good cast of characters around him.
Okay, let me get the Garoppolo game real quick. This is week 3 against Pittsburgh. He also wins. And it'll be interesting to see how he looked in comparison. Let me get that real quick. No, that's 2020.
That'll be week 3.
Yep. Here it is. There you are. All right, let's get started. Okay. Let's get to the first play. Okay. 2nd and 5. Start there.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
This is a similar play to what we saw where he almost threw the interception, but San Francisco just it does a better job with their concept, the way that it's designed, because he's going to be running the man deep to pull the coverage. Then he's got the Kittle running the drag. They're both wide open, but this ball should be going deep down the middle of the field. Instead, he comes short. When you watch it from the end zone, you see Garoppolo never even looks deep. He never looks at the safety.
It's got to be so frustrating for Kyle Shanahan. You call this first play of the game and he passes up a touchdown.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's really frustrating. This is a touchdown that you just designed. It worked right, and he can't. Now, to be fair, Sam Darnold wouldn't have thrown that one deep either. Like,
it should be a layup touchdown, really.
Oh God! You know what? I want to say one thing, even though we're not talking about him today. I really feel like Josh Rosen would have at least attempted the deep ball.
Yeah, because when you watch this one from the end zone, you see Garoppolo hits his back foot. He never looks deep. He's looking off to his left the entire time. He's not even paying attention to it. You really see it really well from the end zone view because his head turns. He's doing all this faking in the backfield. And when he finally turns around and he's going to throw, it's almost like the clock in his head saying, I got to get this ball out of my hands.
Yuck.
Because you see he turns, he's already looking left.
Yeah.
He's not looking middle at all.
Yeah.
You know, and fortunately he's wide open and he's got a pretty good tight end who's able to bring it down.
Yes.
So the bad part about it is he's missing a wide open play. They get a, you know, you'd hope that Darnold would take the deep shot.
But honestly, I don't think he would. Darnold, what would Darnold do on this play? Darnold would throw the ball to him.
Yeah, probably. I mean, based off of what we just saw.
He'd probably throw this one, or he'd like scramble or something. He'd be late on that throw. If he hit that throw, I would give him a standing ovation. If Darnold hit that throw, I would be like, wow, okay. So, yeah, we're tough on Jimmy Garoppolo, but let's see how he is in comparison. This is the first one. You did just miss a touchdown, though, and Josh Rosen would have hit it, but we're not talking about Josh Rosen today. All right, moving along.
Yeah. Then the next throw is the interception off of Burrito right here.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me. Okay, yeah.
Again, a bunch of movement in the backfield. He's got Burrito, a little bit of pressure. He sides arms it. He actually throws it, behind him, so it bounces off his left hip. And it's picked off.
Whew. Rough. So this is a screen pass. He fades away because he's got 91 in his face. He makes it a little harder than it needs to be, but he does have to throw it around him, and it's behind him. It's intercepted.
Yep. Watt picks it off.
Okay. So now I got to go later in the game.
Yeah, you got to put that one a little bit on both of them.
Yep. Let's fast forward past Mason Rudolph.
Let's go ahead and go to this. Yeah, there you go. The sack. I'm going to, really quick. I saw you with Rich a couple of days ago, and this is an example, of what he was talking about, how McGlinchey wasn't all that great even back then, because if you watch this play, he falls on his face.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty well covered. He does have the curl in the middle of the field. I think that's Pettis, which is probably why he doesn't throw it to him. But he's there. And the problem is, if he gets the ball out right now, this is a completion. Instead, he's holding it. He's not even looking at him.
Yeah.
And, McGlinchey's block doesn't get blown up if
he just throws the ball on time to the open receiver.
Yeah, because once he hits his back foot right here, he's not even looking in the middle of the field again. He's looking out to the left the entire way.
Yeah, he's predetermined this throw. Mm-hmm. And that's not where the open receiver is. There's Dante Pettis standing by himself, and he takes a sack. That's on Jimmy Garoppolo. Shouldn't have been a sack.
Yes.
Head down, though. Head down. Okay. Looks a little bit bigger back in 2019, in my opinion. All right.
Same problems, though. He had the same problems then.
That's true.
His play got covered up a lot by Garoppolo.
Yes.
This is a nice play. He's late on the throw, so he's got to move. He had Kittle open early, but he didn't see him, so he's got to move. Makes a nice throw to him, though.
Yeah.
Again, he looks right. It's almost the same thing as Darnold. He looks right and just comes off of it so quick because he's wide open.
Yeah. Then he comes back to Kittle.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is what drives Shanahan crazy. Like, dude, he's so indecisive when he reaches the top of his drop. It's like I don't know, man. Where am I going? Nope. Oh, let me come back there, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, he is open. Yeah, I should go back over there and let me escape the pocket.
Yep.
Nice throw though.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a Darnold play. That's a Darnold play for sure.
It's a,
Holds the ball too long, but bails it out anyway with his athleticism. Nice.
yeah, and he's got again, good playmakers around him.
Yes.
These guys, you can't say that Darnold had playmakers as good as what Garoppolo had this season.
No, absolutely not.
But
or a coach is good. I mean,
right.
I haven't seen Kyle Shanahan throw 5 receivers into one quadrant of the field yet, but it could come. It could happen. Okay.
It might happen.
It might. Now he's throwing the deep dig.
Yeah, that's his favorite. It's one of his best routes, right?
Yes,
that
no
deep
question.
dig. That's one of the better plays that he does. It's kind of the second time we've seen him run this. Something similar where they're running a guy off in the middle. They have the 2 digs off of both sides. He's looking down the middle of the field, holds the safety. He throws that ball on time. It's a nice play.
I feel like Darnold passed up this throw a few times in the game and it was open.
He did. Remember, there's the one where he tried to go down the middle of the field and it was almost picked off.
So far, I like Garoppolo better than Darnold, even though Garoppolo's turned the ball over and taken a sack that was unnecessary. So far. Yeah. But there's a lot of game left, and he turns the ball over about 8,000 times in this game, so we'll have to see.
There's a lot of fun stuff that you could talk about as you watch this. When you go through everything that all the guys that we've talked about, the draft eligible guys, what you're watching here is all stuff that you could project Kellen Mond to be able to do. That's a throw right there. That deep dig. That's a throw that you could project Kellen Mond to throw because he works in the middle of the field so well.
Agree. Keep that in mind when you watch Garoppolo, how much it's all over the field, middle of the field. And
that's
you can fix it. Yeah.
Have you seen the little thing where it shows like the hot zone? It's hilarious because it looks like it's like a middle finger at you because that's all you.
Oh, for Kellen Mond or for Jimmy Garoppolo?
For Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, that's funny. That is really funny. And that's the thing. Like that's the book on you. As you play more, that hot zone becomes more defined. The defensive coordinators know it, and they can scheme to take away what you want to do. Just like in basketball, they take away your favorite zones on the court. So
yep. They're like what, second and 20 something,
28 something like that.
So they run a little play action again. Nice easy throw over the middle
to Dante Pettis. Remember Dante? I vaguely remember Dante Pettis.
That's Debo.
Oh my God.
That's what
too much credit. I gave him too much credit. They were already phasing him out.
Yeah,
he does win this game.
I think
last good moment.
I think Garoppolo for the most part phased him out.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that is Debo. That's a nice catch.
But again, over the middle of the field, Kellen Mond can run this play.
This is a 10-yard throw.
As much as as bad as I ranked him, this is a play that I know that he can make.
Right, no question. Okay, moving on.
Sam Darnold should be able to make that throw as well.
I would hope so.
Talking about today.
I think you make
tight end screen.
To see if George Kittle can be Superman on 3rd and 15.
He almost is. Just barely comes up. I think he gains 8 yards.
Wow.
They needed 15.
He's so good.
Yeah, his run after catch is
now
huge up. I mean, we saw that this year when he came back in the last 2 games.
Yeah. Okay. No, don't do it. I guess I shouldn't do that. I guess it doesn't like when I do that. All right, great.
I mean,
so what play am I going to now?
Oh, you know what? I don't have. I didn't.
That's fine. That's fine.
Script this one out.
That's fine.
I was having the same issues as you, and I just finally shut it down.
It's like, thanks a lot. Okay. Oh wait, there's the interception. So wait a second. Okay, yeah, that's the next play, the interception. Let's get to it. Of course, it doesn't work anymore. One more try. Reloading.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, we can
just narrate the whole thing like it's 1920. All right, no, I think we got this. Let's watch this interception, this beauty. Okay. All right. Okay, Jack.
Yeah, so they're going to go play action. They're going to be running their little dig from the bottom, little end.
There's pressure. He says, YOLO, I don't care. Throw it up. And that's God. If he didn't like Dante Pettis before this, though, he hates him now.
Yeah, this is a tough one because it's play action. He throws it. He gets the ball when he has to because he's got a man coming right in his face.
Oof.
I don't really hate this. I mean, this is a ball it's a tough play on the back end.
You'd like Dante Pettis to make this catch, right?
Yeah, you'd like Pettis to make it. It's tough though because 23 gets his hand in there at the same time and is slapping his hands down. So it's a really good play by you'd kind of want to see Pettis be able to get up on that route a little bit, and get that DB behind him a little bit more.
It's interesting when you remember how the game ends. I'm not going to say it, but for the people who remember this game, how it ends, I mean, Dante Pettis redeems himself with a similar play.
Yeah, that's the one thing, with this game, it's, this game shouldn't have even been close. They should have blown the doors off of the the Steelers. Off of the Steelers.
Yes. Mason Rudolph. I mean, they weren't really competitive. The Jets beat them. But they just kept turning the ball over. And the first one was a bad throw from Jimmy, but that's not an excuse for Matt Breida to just throw it to the other team. And then Dante fight for it. And that's why they ultimately got rid of him, is because he's so passive when the ball's in the air.
Yeah. And that's the difference between the 49ers in 2019 and 2020 is those two turnovers are net Pittsburgh only 6 points. It helps out when you're facing Rudolph, obviously.
Yes.
But, and you have a pretty darn good defense. But that's really, really where the 49ers faltered in 2020. I think about the game against Dallas. They have a couple of turnovers early in the game. They can't stop them. They're both touchdowns.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, there's a turnover. Once again, a couple of them, same thing. So,
all right, let's fast forward to 117 in the first quarter, 2nd and 8. Let's see what Jimmy Garoppolo's got next for us. Okay. He's in the pistol, which is always makes me laugh, as if he's going to go somewhere, as if he's going to run. Love that. Love that. Quick little throw to Kittle.
Yeah, it's the right read. He's wide open. Schemed him wide open, and he hits him right on time.
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold can make this throw.
The only reason to run the pistol, really, and why with Garoppolo in there, if you're Shanahan, is because it just allows you to run the stretch zone out either way.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. And I guess it gives them a good depth on this quick little one-step drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Allows them to take a step.
Easy.
Yeah.
I would hope Sam Darnold will make that throw, although you never know. Sam always has his own idea what's going to happen on a play. You never know.
Yeah.
He's got his own ideas. All right, here we go. Is this his best play? Yes, it is. All right, let's see.
This is a tremendous play on the back end. This is a bad throw. I mean, it's the right read. He doesn't throw it very well.
He misses him. Yeah, this is when you see Kyle Juszczyk make catches like this. It always baffles me that he only gets 2 touches a game. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if George Kittle will make that catch. It's a crazy catch.
Oh, it's a great catch. He overthrows him, and he does a great job of laying out and bringing it in.
For a fullback to make this catch is ridiculous. I mean, Dante Pettis wouldn't have laid out for this. He would have been like, "Oh man, you missed me. Too bad."
Yeah,
that's crazy. I love Kyle Juszczyk. What a baller.
It's a great play. I mean, not only is it a catch, but if he doesn't catch that ball, 34 is probably going to pick it off because that's what it looks like. He thinks he's going to do anyway.
God, what an amazing catch. Yeah, he's coming in.
Watch, he comes across. And
wow. He's got it.
Yeah, he thinks he does. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa, wait, whoa. Where's the ball?
This is such a – I want to watch it one more time. God, I love you, Kyle Juszczyk. Good luck on your next team. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Takes a shot to the face, bounces his head off the turf, holds on to the ball. What a great player. All right. Nice. What's next?
Yeah, we saw Darnold try to throw that route or a route similar to that, against the Steelers and completely miss it.
Yes.
So Garoppolo's throw wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as the Darnold throw.
No. Okay. All right. So he lays out deep left. That's the end of that one. Let's go to quarter 2. Mostert fumbles. Now it's 13:06, and they're only down 6-0. starting to look like Pittsburgh's going to blow this. Okay.
Again, this is just a well-designed play
Yes.
where they fake it, and he's got the little. That's a good job by Garoppolo too to fit that ball in there.
Definitely.
It's a design play, but he does a good job of getting in there. So I'm not sure if they're having him read the defender who's coming up in the flat. But it's similar to what we saw them run against New England this year, where he's that time they were doing more. He had him in motion more, but it's the same kind of a concept. You remember that?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I think against New England they had it run as more of a slant, but it's the same concept. Where he's kind of it's like he's going to block them. They get everybody to bite, and it's right. They hit him right as he releases.
Yeah, and my notes for this play is that Pittsburgh's rushing 5. If this were Sam Darnold, the ball goes to the running back now. Now.
Yep.
So I'm preferring Jimmy Garoppolo. So far, I don't see what the point of trading for Sam Darnold is, but there's a lot of game left. All right. Really like Kyle Juszczyk, though. This is where he throws that guy to the ground, right?
Yeah, well.
Sort of, kind of.
Keeps going.
Yeah. Whoop.
And it's really nice. Good. When you watch that one again from the end zone, you watch, Garoppolo does a great job with his feet, too, on this one. Because when he gets to the back of his drop, he's completely looking like he's going to go to the flat. Does a great job of turning his hips.
Resetting
and throwing that ball. It's a really nice play from him.
Yeah, I got to say, Kyle, if you're frustrated with Jimmy Garoppolo's ability to execute, wait till you get a load of Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And this is with Justin School playing left tackle as well.
That's right. Give him credit. All right, here we are. 1st and 10. Is this a run? Oh, you're not going to know. Hold on. All right.
Check.
Oh.
That's a beautiful throw.
Yeah.
Again, middle of the field, he's got the man in his face. This is just great. He's got the guy coming right at him, and he delivers the ball over the middle.
Yeah. Sam Darnold would have tried to start running. He would have started scrambling.
That's a pretty throw.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know why I want to take a shot at Darnold for everything. I was just so unimpressed with that. I mean, if Darnold had delivered this throw on time with the guy bearing down, I'd be impressed. Over the linebacker. I mean, that's a hell of a play. That is a hell of a throw. Man, I forgot about Good Jimmy. Good Jimmy was like, he will elicit a golf clap now and then.
Good Jimmy makes plays every once in a while.
He really does. That's nice.
He's good.
Marquise
Jimmy.
Goodwin.
The only thing I'll say, one thing I'm going to say about, I harp on him too quite a bit. But when he's healthy, he's much better than what we saw the second half of this year when he was playing, when he came back from his injuries. But you don't know if you're going to get it, and for what you're paying him, if you can get somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. We did not see this Jimmy Garoppolo in 2020 at any point. I'm watching this game. I'm like, man, I do not remember this guy. He really played like this? Wow.
I think maybe the closest you would see it was the Jets game.
Yeah, he actually had some moments after he got hurt. He played with a little adrenaline.
Yeah.
That's a roughing the passer call in that play, too. He drew a 15-yard penalty.
What we saw from Garoppolo in weeks 1 and 2 is who Garoppolo has been his entire career.
Yeah, he starts slow, right?
Yeah, and I wrote.
You've made that point. Yeah,
I wrote about that. Before the first game, and he played just like he had in all his other season openers. Same thing in week 2.
That's a real nice play fake. That's terrible blocking by Mike McGlinchey. Go figure. Throws it up. Not much you can do there.
No, he's just throwing it up into the outside, hoping that his man's gonna be able to make a play on it.
Oh wait, that's not Mike McGlinchey. I'm just so conditioned. No, it is Mike McGlinchey.
Yeah, that's McGlinchey.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Well, he's going up against TJ Watt. What do you expect? Maybe the 9th pick in the draft to not just lunge and fall over. I don't know. But we're not talking about him today. So this is what Sam Darnold. You want to play for the Niners? You got Mike McGlinchey too. What are you gonna do? Floats it up there. At least gives his best player a chance. I can't hate that throw. It's not a great throw, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, there's no way he's going to get the ball in there. So that's about the best that you could hope for.
Yep. Okay.
I do think they score on this one.
The hell is this?
No, they don't. They fumble the snap.
That's good.
Fumbles. So that was the whole part of this game is they not only did they screw up in the first couple drives, the whole game was like this.
Yeah. And I believe it was their first game back from a 2-week East Coast road trip. They started the season in Tampa. They stayed in Youngstown. They went to Cincinnati. And from what I understand, they felt like they were actually jet lagged on the way back. And while it helped them staying on the East Coast, they were like basically jet lagged for this game.
Yeah, you're right. That's 100%.
And they're playing like it. Like, what in the world is this? Okay.
Yeah, they kind of do that throughout the whole game. They move the ball down. I think there's going to be another possession, I think, here in the first half where they drive down and Mostert fumbles the ball.
Yeah, no, they I think I already passed that.
Yeah.
They just everyone that could mess up in this game has so far. It's not even halftime.
Yeah, and then there's the one drive in the fourth quarter, I think it is, and they're down there by the red zone or in the red zone, maybe just outside.
Yeah, the jet sweep, right?
Yeah, and the guy knocks the ball away before he can get
that was a
nice
nice
fumble.
Yeah.
5 turnovers and they still win.
Yeah, that was when you knew that this team had some special it factor and a great defense.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Did I just click on a run? I hope I didn't.
No, right. It's a pass.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty sure it's going to be. Yeah, there it is. That one's going to.
Oh my God, is he throwing it Pettis?
It is.
Wow.
Look at those hands.
The ball. This guy's really good. They should give him another chance. Oh, wait. They don't need him, though. They got River Craycraft. River, if you're watching, I swear I really do like you, and I'm not trying to take a shot at you. That guy's sensitive. I feel like a bully now. I used to be this kid but now they're kids, and I have more Twitter. I should stop on River Craycraft. River, I'm sorry. You're just an undrafted free agent trying to make it. Why am I? It's a hell of a throw. Dante Pettis. They said you couldn't do that. Over the middle.
Nice. Yeah, I think you said he couldn't do that.
I could see. Shows what I know.
No, that's a good catch. Nice hands catch.
Hell of a catch. All right, moving on. 2nd and 2. Okay.
Straight drop gets out to the flat, kind of a little bit late, but hits him.
I mean, Sam Darnold would have done the same thing. Nice little play.
He was really trying
check down.
Yeah, he was trying to get the hit Kittle on the cross, or came off of it late.
Yeah, got the check down. Good play. Yeah. Wait and can't. All right.
Yeah. I mean,
what?
I was just going to say, we could almost stop it at this point because if we're going on for a while and we're going to keep showing the same thing.
Yeah.
And really, for me, if you're going to ask me what I want to do, do I think that that they should make a move off of Garoppolo? Yeah, I think they should. I think if they definitely, he's just not worth the money that they're paying him. He's a good quarterback. I don't think you're not going to make the move though from Garoppolo to Darnold. That doesn't work. Doesn't work for me at all. My thought on the whole thing there is I think Darnold might be able to come in and play better than what we saw of him with the Jets. My thing with him is if you make that move, you're making the same mistake that you made in 2017 because you're making a trade because you're going to trade probably, at probably the lowest you can go is probably your 3rd round pick for him. So let's say they have to trade their 2nd round pick for him. If they trade their 2nd round pick for him, they're getting him on a 1-year deal. Right. Let's say he comes in, he plays really well.
Shows something. Your fans like him,
you're
sell some jerseys.
Yep. And what's going to happen is his contract's going to be up and you're going to be looking at paying Sam Darnold $20 to $24 million. So I don't really like that move. I think I don't want to see them do that. I'd rather see them go a veteran route for cheap if they're going to move on from Garoppolo. Get a veteran. There's a couple of them that are out there. Go that route and take a quarterback with that they can groom that can maybe play later in the year or next year.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I'm seeing here is Sam Darnold. He does have some physical gifts, no question. That's why he was the number 3 pick in the draft. He moves well. He's got a strong arm. He needs a lot of development, Jack.
I agree. I think there's still a lot of ways that a lot of growth that he needs in his game.
Oh, he needs a ton of growth. And to replace Jimmy Garoppolo with a guy who executes worse than him, who needs more development than him, I don't think so. I think that the better move is to just bring in one of these veteran who's a backup, but really is probably pretty good enough to be a starter, but just doesn't have the hype around him anymore. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andy Dalton, Marcus Mariota. There's a ton of these like super backups around the league who need no development and would definitely benefit from the Kyle Shanahan system and all these playmakers the way that Jimmy Garoppolo has, and might even actually execute better than him.
Yeah, I agree. The thing here is Shanahan and Lynch have a tendency to want to play it safe at the quarterback position. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, you have Jed York, I think, who's really more instrumental in this position than anybody wants to say. The quarterback's your face of the franchise. So Garoppolo's become that guy for the 49ers. If you get rid of Garoppolo and you can bring in somebody like the two guys like Fitzpatrick, for example, or Dalton, all of a sudden that's a step down in a lot of people's mind, and you're going to get a lot of blowback from that. You're going to get a lot.
Well, you're not going to get the primetime games.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're going to get that, and you're going to get a lot of your fan base is going to turn on you a little bit.
Yep.
Even if it is the right choice to go, and I think that plays into this decision as well. And I mentioned it a while back on Twitter. Mm-hmm. John Lynch kind of mentioned that in the end of your press conference. He mentioned about that he made something to the fact that there's more people than just him and Kyle that are making the decision on the quarterback, as far as from the overall organization making that decision. And you got to
the football people could understand that it's actually a good move to go from Jimmy and his salary to Fitzpatrick and his salary, or Dalton and his salary. But a guy like, the owner who's profiting off of Jimmy Garoppolo, marketing him, his bobbleheads, his jerseys, could say, whoa, no, absolutely not. I'm open to moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo, but only for someone who's an upgrade, whatever that means in Jed York's mind.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of where they're kind of stuck a little bit right now. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out over the next couple of months.
I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Andy Dalton recently, but he's been around forever. He's played a ton. He's got a lot of experience. I'm guessing if we turned on Andy Dalton and watched him with the Cowboys, Game Pass would make it tough, but I still think we would see a guy who executes pretty well. I mean, not a playmaker, not a really exciting quarterback, but a functional veteran that Kyle Shanahan could do something with.
Yeah, I think so. You watched him play against the 49ers, and we saw that up front where he was able to actually make some big plays with his legs. There was the one big throw down the right sideline where he had to move and got that ball down the field. And I think he's a guy that could operate Shanahan's system at a good enough level to keep the team afloat while they bring along a rookie.
Yeah, I mean, if all you feel like the team needs is good Jimmy, well, I think Andy Dalton's pretty close.
Yeah,
he's pretty close. I mean, he's not super exciting, but he's at least battle tested. He's been in a ton of games. And if you're comparing him to Kirk Cousins, that's another guy who's never accomplished anything when it matters. Andy Dalton has never accomplished anything when it matters. Neither has Kirk Cousins. This is a guy that is about the same age. Why not?
I think there's been a few years where Dalton, they were actually better than anything that Cousins is usually a 9-7, 8-8 quarterback. There was a couple of seasons there where Dalton, I think, had 10, 11 wins, maybe 12 with Cincinnati. They didn't do it in the playoffs, but they were winning games. I think he can operate at a high level.
I mean, everyone's looking for the cheap quarterback this year because there's a salary cap crunch, and that's the main place to save money. You can't spend all this money on quarterbacks unless he's a Hall of Famer. Mm-hmm. So I think you're seeing like a lot of these rookie quarterbacks are going to go high. There could be 4 or 5 picked in the top 15. We're already hearing that Mac Jones could be the 8th pick in the draft. Wow. Maybe Trey Lance could go top 12. I mean, the Niners take Trey. It's that kind of year. But if you're taking rookies because they're cheap, well, they also still need to be developed. Just because you have a rookie in 2021 doesn't mean you're going to win. You might have a better chance to win with a cheap veteran who can actually play right away. He may not be great, but at least he's cheap, and you can build up the rest of your team.
Yeah, that really makes a lot of sense that you could do that, because if you got a bunch of rookies, you got an influx of rookies, guys that aren't really ready to play, that those teams are going to be, worse off. You're also going to have teams that are already having to strip so much salary that they're going to be a little weaker anyway. So, if you have that guy that can hang in there and kind of keep you afloat, I think, you'd be able to to
Yeah.
probably pull off some wins that you wouldn't otherwise.
Yeah, and if you were to get Ryan Fitzpatrick or Andy Dalton, it's possible that their contract would cost you yearly about as much as the 12th pick in the draft would. You know, there's not much different. Maybe
it probably wouldn't be that. You're looking at the. I think there was who was it? Joe Burrow. He's going to be $8 million next year.
Right.
A little, in his second year of his deal. So if you can get Dalton or Fitzpatrick for $6 or $7 million, you're right about the same ballpark as a rookie.
Yeah, to me, that's what I would do. I know Niner fans aren't really that excited to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo for Dalton. Jimmy's not that good. I'm telling you, I know it's hard to hear, but Jimmy's not that good. Andy Dalton, if you put him on this team with these playmakers, would be fine. He'd be just as good of a caretaker of the offense as Jimmy, if not better, because he's more experienced, in my opinion, and he stays on the field. And then, as we mentioned, there's rookies that you could get in day 2 that could execute a lot of the stuff Jimmy Garoppolo does.
Yes. Yeah. Especially those guys in day 2, the Trasks and the Mons, they can do this. Even the Davis Mills kid out of Stanford is a guy that has a higher ceiling than I think a lot of people realize.
That's right.
That's one that I finally got.
I like Davis Mills. Even Jamie Newman, if you took him on day 3, sat him for a year. He might be able to do some of this stuff in this offense too. I haven't watched a ton of him, but he's very athletic. Any other thoughts you have on Darnold and Garoppolo before we go? No on Darnold. We agree. No on Darnold.
Yeah, for me it's a no on Darnold for the reasons that I said. I don't want to give up a draft pick for him and then have to pay him next year.
Yeah, you already have a project on your team. His name is Josh Rosen. You may not even be able to salvage 1, let alone 2. Focus on 1. Bring in a vet who's durable and established. Bring in a rookie and roll the balls out and see who wins. I love that strategy. Can Niner fans all write a letter to Jed York and say, it's okay. It's okay if you get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. We won't riot. Be bold. We support you. If you guys all do that, it might happen. But until that happens, Jed York's going to put his foot down, I think.
I think you're right. Maybe we need to fly a banner over Levi's. Maybe that's
banner time. Who's organizing the GoFundMe? Zach, thanks a lot, man. This was great.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.